Welcome to pvtexpressnews news channel. Subscribe to the channel and don't miss the hottest news of the day. Our today's newsletter includes the following content. The lowest sincerity with the spouse is small. He will not hold Yangzi's hand. He turned around and smiled smugly. Trinh Ngi's eyes were bright when he saw Yangzi. Shen's eyes were full of silly smiles when he saw Yangzi. And the fiancé, who has been squatted by netizens for a long time, also quietly left the stage. So who is Yangzi's real rival? Is sincerity the loudest voice? Since the news of Qinxiang's piece of cake came out, netizens have seen sincerity in Yangzi's several scandals. Netizens broke the news and found that Qinxiang was not boiling. Sincerity seems to have been sitting firmly for Yangzi. This is not the cooperation that Yangzi's sincerity impressed the most. The main collaboration was the TV series Fighting Legend a long time ago. When they first came on the set, some people thought that the two had a good relationship. Because Yangzi accidentally injured Trinh Ngi's hand during the filming, leaving a deep scar on Trinh Ngi's hand. It has not been erased until now. This was an opportunity for them to have a purposeful contact, but this was definitely not a fleeting love between the two. In any case, it is doubtful that Trinh Ngi secretly guaranteed Yangzi's side, but because Yangzi had a lover, she did not take action. But this did not affect her consideration for Yangzi. Shen Xian's fragile studio should be visible. When Trinh Ngi annoys Yangzi on the set, he usually urges the other party to be a big collision cat. This kind of indecent ridicule. Only two people can see it. It turns out that this is what Yangzi said a long time ago in the studio of Chusen, when she was carelessly poking Trinh Ngi. Considering Trinh Ngi, I still remember it now. Netizens accidentally observed that Trinh Ngi in real life looks like UMO. He has been silently guarding Yangzi's side. Fortunately, due to some force majeure factors, Trinh Ngi's personality has finally become lively. Trinh Ngi has changed his silent temperament in the past and repeatedly instigated Yangzi. Sincerity tends to approach Yangzi. Want to talk to her. But when Yangzi visits others, she ignores sincerity. Sincerity becomes more uneasy. She moves towards Yangzi's face. However, Yangzi is visiting others, ignoring her. So sincerity, who was sitting aimlessly, only sat down afterwards, feeling sad. And the onlookers who didn't watch, good thing realized that this show is very depressing. The barbaric rulers. Actually, there is such an arrogant side. Sincerity should not be too charming. Not long after, sincerity found the place she couldn't ignore. During the filming, Yangzi came forward and held Trinh Ngi's hand. Zhongbai fired Yangzi. Yangzi did not surrender. He continued to talk regardless of Trinh Ngi's sincerity. Trinh Ngi actually ignored Yangzi, who saw Trinh Ngi's current appearance. Trinh Ngi turned away happily, as if she had a tone of awakening. That's you ignoring me. I will also ignore you. Isn't this a daily gimmick between little cuties? Trinh Ngi must be a pretentious little lover. What's more amazing is that Trinh Ngi's double standards for Yangzi are too self-evident. In addition, the business scene, Trinh Ngi and other female stars' gatherings were noisy. Trinh Ngi is eating melons behind the scenes. Qinxiang is in a public interview. The host is looking at the items on the banner. But the brave woman Yangzi is not there. Trinh Ngi and Yangzi are quietly looking at the banner. When explaining the plot to fans at the fan meeting, Trinh Ngi humbly said that he seized the opportunity, driving the other half crazy. Aren't family members sincere? What do you think? 2 Xiao Zhan and Li Qin have worked together many times. The Reuters photos of their new show are basically sweet like a real couple. Recently, Xiao Zhan and Li Qin co-produced a TV series, The Ocean of Fantasy. It exposed a spoiler photo. Li Qin accompanied Xiao Zhan in the garden boo, chatting and laughing. Very charming. This is the fifth performance of the two people's cooperation. The first part is Zhu Xian. The second part is Huang Shanglong. The third part is Patian Fa. The fourth part is Show Catfish. The fifth part is Fantasy Ocean. The play tells the story of the development and struggle of a group of hopeful young people in the 1970s. Xiao Zhan plays Xiao Chunsheng. Li Qin plays Tong Xiaomei. Lu Ruilin plays Yi Guohua. At the beginning, Yi Guohua likes Tong Xiaomei Xiao Chunsheng Axi to pursue his other half as a male brother and sister. He and Tong Xiaomei hit it off. Finally became a decent brother and sister. With the progress of the times, Xiao Chunsheng waiting for others to start a business. At the same time, Yi Guohua and Tong Xiaomei's relationship also had problems. How will they create Xiao Zhan and Li Qin in this drama? There are many profound scenes. Very fascinating. The two co-starred in 5 shows. Countless netizens felt the blood-boiling feeling in the show. Participants inside the leisure enterprise. Long-time collective running. Tang Yen and Luo Jin also collaborated on 5 dramas. Now they have a candy-like existence. And have a daughter. There are even netizens who check in online and like it. Xiao Zhan and Li Qin can check in together. Is the two you are looking at suitable? 03 The Lotus Tower crew finished on October 17. Sincerity fanatics should be very enthusiastic. Pursuing Li Lianhua's costume. Costume detective dramas should have a large market in China. But there are definitely few fresh themes like in recent years. However, The Lotus Tower to be broadcast next year can make up for this gap. This is a martial arts hero drama starring Trinh Nghi. The main line is to analyze the case with a partner. The supporting roles will appear in the unit drama one by one. The Lotus Tower was filmed for 134 days without knowing it. The crew completed the filming on October 17. The male protagonist, Sincerity Fanatics, has equipment to help him. Many Sincerity and Li Lianhua's posters have been posted. A pleasing bouquet has also been arranged. We also prepared for everyone. The main actors complete the help every day. They usually go through Fanatics to prepare or help the golf giant group members to buy small gifts and meals. After all, they have been with you for so many days. The backstage staff are also very hard. The biggest role of this show is that there is no love story in essence. The male protagonist played by Trinh Nghi has become the high-value Li Xiangyi in the first episode. But after major revisions, it has become Li Lianhua. In the early stage, the strength is online. In the later stage, the intelligence is online. There should be a big difference in personality. From the reliable plot introduction, it should be that Li Lianhua has solved the case everywhere through the observation of Feng Duosheng and Di Feisheng. He took it away. His big RV. The daily existence of the 3 protagonists should be very interesting. The actors are well selected. After the entire organization is finalized, we can start the busy post-production, so that it can be seen next year. Although there are many male characters in the play. But when choosing the heroine in this play, I also added some concepts. Chen Duling, Shanihan and others have their own merits. In order to make human beings no longer blind. 10 years ago, Li Lianhua and Di Feisheng agreed to the civil war in the East China Sea. The 2 masters disappeared in the rivers and lakes. 10 years later, Li Xiangyi became a rural doctor. Li Lianhua and the other 2 laughed and scolded to solve the case collectively. Working collectively. Clean up all the ordinary forces in the rivers and lakes. However, Li Lianhua was alone, specially e-book arrangement. Frustrating. Old injury recurred, right hand disabled, blind eyes. Secluded in fishing village. I hope she is in the TV collection. Maybe not so frustrating. 3 people are already satisfied with seclusion together. Let's give her a higher score. The TV series Lotus Tower has 40 episodes. Directed by audience old friend Guahu Ran Haitao. Many dramas of Huan Rui are directed by them. and they have cooperated with Trinh Nghi countless times. Reliable released the pilot film. The reflective effect is still good. After the whole group is finished, there should be a new round of posters and specials. There may not be many highlights to watch in the future. Please make sure to arrange it properly. Look forward to this detective drama next year. After Trinh Nghi found out that his wife was afraid of rank, he has been by her side protecting her vigorously. Is it possible that she likes him? Who would have thought that Yangzi, who has always been free and unrestrained, would end up being generally afraid of rank? As the king champion in traditional idol programs, Yangzi has played many costumes in the team, and many people have hanged Weiya, but she has always had a little-known strength. However, Trinh Nghi not only realized that Yangzi was afraid of rank, but also, during the 2 filmings of the TV series Agarwood Like Dregs, when the plot was expected to hang Weiya, Trinh Nghi would personally protect her every time. Regardless of whether her foot was injured, she didn't care so much. I didn't care either. Just to emphasize that Yangzi would fall and get injured when she went down the mountain. Isn't this what you like? Because when you like someone, you will be anxious and focus on everything that others may do. You are so worried that you may forget your anger. A long time ago, Trinh Nghi lamented that he missed his wife. After 6 years, whenever there is a great opportunity for the two to work together again, Trinh Nghi showed her happiness without reservation. Although Trinh Nghi has cooperated with many artists for a long time, no one can enter her heart. Just when Yangzi completely relaxed Trinh Nghi, even Yangzi was amazed. Although Trinh Nghi was not unsociable when recording with others, he avoided female artists. It is difficult for others to ignore this conventional distance. However, Trinh Nghi did not feel guilty when he was with Yangzi. I am afraid that I can't stand the embarrassment with Yangzi. In this way, do you think Yangzi and Trinh Nghi are a good match? Welcome to comment 02. The colorful bird celebration service has entered the startup stage. The visitor arrangement has been refreshed to 8 people. Zhan's seat has not changed. Recently, it was reported on the internet that the Yenniao celebration has entered the startup stage. Surprisingly, the audience arrangement has been constantly refreshed. At the beginning, there were 5, and now it has been refreshed to 8. Zhan's position is still available. It has not changed. It is worth noting that Zhan's name was previously distinguished by the only affirmative participation, giving people a tendency that Zhan would be interested. But there has been no authoritative statement so far. It is understood that the Bamboo Sakura Festival will start in November. Assuming it is effective, it has already placed the launch stage. What is the cast? Will your first craftsman join? Fascinating. From a list of visitors refreshed online, it can be seen that there are currently 8 people including Zhan, Gong Jun, Trinh Nghi, Wang Junkai, Yang Qianxi, Wang Hedi, Yu Shuxin, Zhuilong, etc. They are all very famous and powerful experts in the media industry. The number of their own fans is even more innumerable. For Zhan, a special thing has been discovered. Every occasion or stage of an excellent function needs to be given to Zhan. Zhan is also very busy. Some people may say that he rarely disappears. Obviously, the way Zhan can participate is undoubtedly the result that fans want to see. But Zhan's work center has always been in the field of TV dramas. And the recording of The Sun Has Me has not yet ended. This simple perception of how Zhan is selected, so keep a normal heart, don't be content with the status quo, and don't worry about yourself. Let it be. Zhan's next career plan should be very clear. As fans, no one will influence Zhan's judgment and decision. Cherishing Zhan has never been a restriction on Zhan. It is a motivation and support. Zhan is waiting. Authoritative statement. I believe Zhan's new drama can be spread soon. 03. How much Zhan's spokesperson has been hovering on him. Rio has given away 40 giant screens nationwide. Now it is Chongqing's move. At the moment when Zhan recently exploded, the first help from fans to him was to appear on the big screen. An extraordinary day. Rich Along. On the big screen. Spend xiao zhan somewhere under the wallet. Fans quickly check in. Free fans start different small projects. Persist in running errands. Main battle. You can get a big screen in the city supported by the mini program. That big screen is almost all xiao zhan's. Currently under Qinglong's activities. Fans can no longer do this. Each shopping center. There are very few brands that can be associated. They can promote for their own progress. Xiao zhan is the most supportive. Craftsman. To be honest, in today's domestic entertainment industry, xiao zhan is still the craftsman with the most repertoires. Rather than saying that fans keep projecting, it is better to say that the spokespersons he cooperates with will overindulge him. No matter how long xiao zhan's image has been authoritatively sworn in, the most important thing is to go to the big screen. So a similar face keeps appearing on the big screens of various brands in shopping malls across the country. Rio, who has just cooperated with xiao zhan for a month, announced his national plan for a 20 by 40 large screen on xiao zhan's birthday. Hangzhou, Chengdu, Xi'an, Beijing, Shanghai, and Nanjing will display xiao zhan's big screen. Fans have long been stunned by the operation of brands putting it on the big screen. After all, since falling in love with xiao zhan, he has seen a lot of brand operations on the big screen. Fans in other places don't care. Only Chongqing is what everyone cares about. After all, Chongqing is not only xiao zhan's hometown. Now xiao zhan is also filming in Chongqing. Everyone hopes that Chongqing will also have this big screen. Live up to expectations. Chongqing Guanyinkyo Pedestrian Street in Chongqing Jifangbai. Golden Eagle Fortune Center is also decorated. 7 a.m. to 24 p.m. There is a chance to see xiao zhan. That wave really ignited fireworks in the hearts of fans. For any activity of xiao zhan, fans like to focus on Chongqing. Because this is not only xiao zhan's hometown. It is also the city where all of xiao zhan's relatives and friends live. After graduating from university, xiao zhan left Chongqing to enter the entertainment industry, giving up his original comfortable life. Starting from scratch. Xiao zhan's parents naturally support their son's decision. But others will definitely not understand like their parents. The elderly must not understand. They gave up a stable life. Go to the most turbulent entertainment industry. The past few years when xiao zhan has no achievements. It must be a topic of conversation among relatives. But it's different now. Xiao zhan has not only achieved good results, but he also has power beyond everyone's imagination. Even if fans can't give him the big screen, his partners can do it. Put the big screen in Chongqing. Xiao zhan's relatives and friends go out. You can see xiao zhan everywhere in the city, and he is also telling them that xiao zhan's choice is correct. No matter what industry he is in, no matter what xiao zhan chooses, he can do it well. Now Rio's big screen has been broadcast in Chongqing. As long as you go out, you can see xiao zhan on the big screen. Perhaps you can calculate how many brands in Chongqing have voted for xiao zhan on the big screen, and how many times they have voted. I believe that in the future, there will be more brands that will not be selected by xiao zhan. I hope Chongqing will still be the first choice. Xiao zhan's sincerity are reflected in every detail. As long as you are careful, you will definitely find it. I saw that in the past 2 days, many passers-by and new shrimp sighed because of Brother Qian's hot search. They said they really didn't know that xiao zhan sang so well. He was an idol when he first debuted. Before entering the entertainment industry, he was a designer teacher or something. First of all, congratulations to friends who have this idea for discovering the treasure, and then tell everyone about xiao zhan. Welcome to archaeology. This is definitely one of the few young artists in the domestic entertainment industry today who can withstand archaeology. Especially it was her previous interviews. It was really wonderful. If you are careful enough, you will find that xiao zhan has a charming power. This power comes from his authenticity and sincerity. The more you study, the more interesting it is. If you have studied xiao zhan carefully, you will find that many things about him are clear and well organized and can withstand scrutiny. Many of his remarks can even be verified by facts countless times afterwards. And this consistency is not necessarily a big deal, nor is it necessarily a solemn promise. Sometimes it may be just a casual sentence or an action. After a long time, she will be confirmed again by other events, either directly or indirectly. For example, when her sister chatted with her once, she asked if she would prepare gifts for fans. She said at the time that I have the ability and want to give them some gifts in return with love. Obviously, this is just a chat, but if you look closely at her vlog, especially the birthday blockbuster 30 on her birthday last year, she could have released and purchased it, but she shared it with fans for free. Hey, aren't these all gifts of love? What do you think about this? This concludes our news section. Welcome to leave your thoughts in the comments area. Let's discuss it together. Welcome. Don't forget to give me a like and follow. Thank for all.